Just Another Day podcast, and today we're doing something totally different. We're outside with the artists that will be performing at the concert tonight, B.Jones. Everybody clap him up. Clap him up, clap him up, clap him up, clap him up. How you feeling right now?
I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
How nervous, like this? You nervous this much or all the way out? Like, is it out of this world?
I would say it's never this much. Okay. It's always like this much, and then like when I go on stage, it's like, oh, okay. We did a couple groups when I was in high school, so that's what really started.
You was B2K?
Almost like it. Almost like it. I know we had a group called Options when I was in my senior year at Euclid. So we tried to do the group thing. Yeah. Somebody went to college. Right. Then he did his own thing. Then me and my other boy was trying to do it, and then it didn't really work out. So I started doing the solo thing, and for a while I wasn't making music. I was just like, ever since then, everybody just keep hitting me for shows, and they're like, all right, cool. So now what's different about this show than every other show is I actually have music out. Before they would be like, all right, where can I listen to your music? Didn't have nothing out. I was just performing songs that I recorded. And they're like, oh my God, I love it.
Say you work from home and do music from home. So like, how is your space like? How do you get in the zone to be creative?
I don't know. All right, so it starts off like this. I just go and listen to a bunch of random instrumentals. I'll pick out something that I like, and I can be in one mood, one moment. Like, I'm like, all right, cool, and I'm about to make an upbeat type thing, and then I try to do it, and it ain't really working.
Because you got one song on your EP that I like that's up-tempo. It's the one with the
Trust. I'm actually performing that tonight.
Yeah, I love that song.
We like, do it. I just said, because a lot of people are like, all right, well, what do you do when you get inspiration to write? Well, one, I don't write. That's the leisure of having like a setup at the house. Because most of the time when I'm just recording, I'll press record. And if I'm vibing with something, it'll start out as a melody like, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I add words to it. So every song y'all heard from me ever put out, I didn't sit down and write it. It was freestyle, and then I wrote the lyrics later just so I can remember. But most of that stuff, but that's really how my writing process is. Like, I will go in, find a beat, hum something. Alright, so this is the track. I hum something here, say some words here, skip all the way to here, finish this whole part. Sit in and like actually see it,
So what made you like really put up the EP and put it out? It like took you kind of some time to put out some music, but when you was like, I gotta put out some music now. Like,
So, one, friends threatened me for years. If you don't put something out, I'm going to lock you in a room. We just going to all jump you.
Because I feel like the talent space is just so monolithic. Like, everybody's doing the same thing.
It's not hard to make music in Cleveland. It's hard to work with people in Cleveland. Because a lot of people in Cleveland are very Hollywood.
Fake Hollywood.
No, but that's the Cleveland standards of Hollywood.
Yeah, right.
So it could be somebody like me that doesn't really have a name. Like, people know me, but people don't know me. And then there's somebody that's, they got all that.
When you're trying to network with someone, never try to network up. Because if you know somebody that do dope photos, know how to sing real good, why wouldn't you give them that opportunity instead of you DMing this one person 50 times and he may never respond? So like, people in Cleveland, they so scared to network. I don't know why. And they just want to stay in one space with their art. But I'm happy you know that. So now you know.
I've been aware of it for years. Like, when I perform, I'm like, all right, cool, this is what I want to do. Cause I had someone managing me, and I'll be like, all right, cool, I got the song. I'm like, all right, cool, well, we could put this person on there. I'm like, for what? I got somebody I want to, we trying to get you a buzz. You need to put somebody that's popping. I'm like, you don't necessarily have to put somebody on the song that's popping.
Because if the song is good, it's good.
It's gonna do it.
And when I used to say that, like, people were like, you should collaborate with this person, and then you will get a lot of views on your page, and you're doing poetry. And I'm like, I'm not arrogant when I say I can do it by myself. I just rather build me up before I try to ride somebody else's coattails.
Right, and sometimes the energy ain't there. So you could be mixing energy with something and like, all right, cool. And it was a good look at that moment, but then it could, you get a lot of backlash on it. So,
but how is it like going into the studio? You only work from home, or do you go to the studio as well?
All right, so in order to save studio time and like money, because a lot of people go to the studio and write in the studio, which is the dumbest thing ever. So most of the time, before I go to the studio, I've got a little setup at the house. I record like rough drafts, and then when I finally finish it, I'll go record it at the studio when I'm actually trying to put something out. I won't record it at the studio if I'm not trying to put it out.
Okay.
But if I'm trying to put it out, I'll record it at the studio and then get it mixed and mastered and all that stuff.
That makes a whole bunch of sense because I used to hate when, like, in my high school we had like recording studios and people would spend so long in there and nobody else could get in. It's like y'all should come in with y'all music ready, who you want to be in a booth, because now you got a whole line, people just missing out on their opportunity. So you just like, I don't know, it's just nobody ever talks about their craft in depth so other people can know. They just think I hop in the studio and you in there for hours, no song come out. And they don't know that part of it. So
I'm gonna say, it's like that sometimes. And then there's other times where you just in the studio and
just flowing.
Yeah, like a lot of people, like it's different because a lot of people's process in the studio is different. Like I know some people that like having a bunch of people in the studio. Me personally, I don't like that. I've never liked a lot of people in the studio because it kind of throws off my energy sometimes. Like sometimes it's cool, but you know what I'm saying, most of the time it's like, all right. There's too much going on, you know what I'm saying?
So how would you describe your music? Like, is it R&B?
It's mainly R&B, but I'm very versatile with my writing, so I can write anything I put my mind to. That's why with Trust, you got that reggae vibe to it. I was like, all right, cool. I actually like the reggae vibe, you know what I'm saying? So, especially when I was in Atlanta, because that's all they played. Like,
how do you deal with comparisons? Because I know when I played your music, my mom, she was like, that Chris Brown? Is that August?
He sound like too many. I'm like, no, that's B.Jones.
Man, yo, it's crazy. That's actually, it's funny because I've been getting comparisons forever. Like, Tory Lanez, Trey Songz is one of the main comparisons I get on Marion, on the guy Tank, Neo, August Alsina, you know what I'm saying? When Bryce
basically any young black man should make some music.
The comparisons, as far as that goes, that was kind of, because I actually stopped like listening to music. I stopped listening to music. I stopped listening to music because I didn't want to hear anybody else's
and that may influence what you.
Yeah, because you know some people always say, well, study the greats. Okay, well, I'm great. Can I just study myself?
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I don't know if that's all arrogant or not, but that's how I feel when I'm like making stuff. So I stopped listening to music for a while so I could kind of find my own sound. But then at the end of the day, like, you got to sound and you sound like everybody. Because I can probably write for anybody, the masses.
And I feel like that's what all artists, like when I was writing my book, I had to stop reading poetry in a sense because I felt like as I was writing, I was sounding like other people. And I don't want to become like biting off somebody else or like.
But it's not really like you biting off somebody else. It's like you like probably inspired by them. So like
but then inspiring can become copying. You don't even know it. Like you could be reading something like I heard that somewhere. And you done did bar for bar, line for line. It just don't make sense. And I just feel like as artists, do you feel that we go through, like they say all artists are depressed, or we go through a stage of just being sad?
You know what's funny about that? You know how a lot of people, when they're depressed, they write depressing songs? I don't. I can't sit and write a depressing song when I'm depressed. It's always an upbeat song or something else, and I don't know why, but
I feel like you write the complete opposite. Like if I'm sad, I gotta write something happy to get me through the day. I just can't do it.
So are you excited for the show? How would you describe like your set?
I'm very excited. I haven't performed in a while, so it's, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad you guys reached out to me because I don't know who reached out to me in particular, but it's like, all right, cool. Because I've been waiting for somebody to like reach out, because a lot of people don't even know I'm in Cleveland. Like a lot of people still think I live in Atlanta. So when I got there, I'm like, all right, bet, cool. I hopped on it. I'm like, all right.
You know, crazy like how all of us went to CSA. And all like
different versions of CSA.
Right.
Different versions. Like we the babies. I graduated in 2020.
I'm saying, don't make us feel that old.
Oh yeah, you the old head too.
So,
I don't want to expose y'all, ask y'all class, but I'm just gonna say y'all the old.
That's good. That's worked well. So.
But we just had to make sure, like, we just connect with each other. I feel like CSA's graduating pool is so small as far as people that's still here. So many people that moved to Atlanta, moved to LA, and just trying to branch off their careers. So we gotta make sure it's strong here. Make sure we keep y'all booked and busy.
I appreciate it for sure.
Yeah. So we excited. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you for having me, for real.
Can we clap him? Because you was a little scared. You was scared. How was the interview? You was a little scared at the beginning.
Oh, remember I said that little. once I'm right here, hey.